Avalanche really is a mid-position digital money right now valued at $36.34 that has a place with a class of minimal coins, with a market capitalization of $13,706,483,376 in an unobtrusive manner. Over the past couple of years, digital forms of money, including Avalanche, laid out a really impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and basically are presently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary forms forks in a significant way. A few institutional financial backers in any event generally consider crypto as an effective supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy. Retail financial backers and merchants in every practical sense are really keen on digital currencies, for example, Avax, in light of the fact that this is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources truly have the especially potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a somewhat in every way that really matters, brief time frame in a very significant way. These profits, for the most part, are impossible in fundamentally different business sectors, which by and large is the justification for why most genuinely moderate financial backers explicitly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Avalanche, while the groundbreaking ones generally give a huge piece of their cash flow to this quickly creating resource class in an essentially significant manner. At this kind of specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Avalanche to the level at $36.34, where it at present basically sits. As currently referenced, Avax especially is a mid-position cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 9th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the truly metric that not set in stone by duplicating the very current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, kind of in opposition to prevalent thinking. On account of Avalanche, the market capitalization explicitly remains at $13,706,483,376. The significance of this boundary will especially be in a real sense made sense of later in a huge manner. Our cost expectation calculation especially is planned in truly such a manner that it persistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to generally furnish our supporters with the most reliable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently explicitly survey the condition of their portfolio and certainly choose whether or not it in a real sense needs to especially be reconfigured in an unpretentious manner. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which for the most part is genuinely irreplaceable for the right assessment of both exceptionally current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its present and future heading in an unpretentious manner. Beneath you will essentially find in every practical sense key passages of this verifiable information, so you also could truly have a comprehension of where the Avalanche market for the most part is going, or so they thought. Yesterday, on February 23, Avax for the most part was esteemed at $36.78 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Fundamentally recall that digital currencies explicitly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. So beautiful retail financial backers and merchants especially are somewhat keen on digital forms of money, essentially, for example, Avax, in light of the fact that this really is seemingly the most open monetary market where various resources in a real sense have the genuinely potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately brief time frame in an unobtrusive way. The cost change rate-wise over the said period for the most part added up to 0.10% in an unobtrusive manner. 7 days prior, on February 17, Avalanche in a real sense was exchanged at $40.32 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that generally near its current position, which in a real sense shows that the cost change rate wise over the said period truly added up to 0.10%, or so they generally thought. On January 24, which for the most part was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Avax at $30.31.22, the cost level that certainly is at the distance of 16.39% from where it right now stands, which really is very huge. The cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX most certainly are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, or so they thought. Market capitalization is one more significant kind of metric that explicitly assists merchants in every practical sense with deciding the prominence of the cryptographic money being referred to as well as its future possibilities, or so they generally thought. It's additionally used to truly evaluate the offer that Avalanche certainly holds inside the whole digital money market, or so they thought. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization especially is fairly basic. the circling supply of the cash being referred to sort of is increased by its truly current cost, which generally is very critical. As of the hour of composing, the market capitalization of Avax remains at $13,706,483,376, enough to name it the ninth barely the biggest coin on the digital currency market in an unpretentious manner. Yesterday, on February 23, the market capitalization of Avalanche sort of remained at $13,870,36,300, which really is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on February 17, the capitalization of Avax truly was $14,816,850,056, beautiful as opposed to mainstream thinking. A month prior, on January 24, how much truly capital streaming around this really specific market for the most part added up to $11,453,794.15, showing how underneath you will explicitly find key passages of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could basically have a comprehension of where the Avalanche market in every practical sense is going in a kind of large way. Most digital money financial backers explicitly stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with an actually certain cryptographic money and its capacity to especially endure disturbances which are the essentially normal event on this exceptionally unstable market, which is genuinely critical. The kind of greatest inventory of Avalanche generally is 720,000 Avax. The absolute stock of Avax presently in every way that really matters remains at 435,868,734 coins, which sort of is genuinely critical. The circling supply of the digital money under survey in a real sense is 377,179 to 94 Avax in a fundamentally large manner. This Avalanche cost expectation wouldn't explicitly be finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the measurement utilized by practically all cryptographic money brokers to explicitly affirm the strength of the pattern and the reasonability of a market move. So 7 days prior, on February 17, the capitalization of Avax in every way that really matters was $14,816,850,056, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain generally is happening on the rear of the kind of low exchanging volume, there for the most part is a genuinely high likelihood that this move truly is unreasonable and would in every practical sense bring about a bullish snare. Thusly, it's critical to especially break down the very past and the genuinely current exchanging volume of Avax request to really comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength, which for the most part is very huge. For the most part beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Avalanche market sort of was enlisted at $444,185,286, certainly in spite of mainstream thinking. Yesterday, on February 23, Avax sort of had an exchanging volume of $458,377,377 in an all things considered significant way. 7 days prior, on February 17, the normal everyday exchanging volume on that market in every practical sense added up